Welcome on board the Master Stereo. Dawn in the doldrums. That's what it is. As I've been fighting the map, fighting the controls, and fighting the grips to get us across this little horrible stretch just here. But every time I moved up or down, it seemed to be blocking me. And now I can see that right within an hour I'm going to be in trouble. Whereas we've got Peppers here who's probably not going to see the worst of it. We've got to get through this little nasty little bit here, and every time I zoom in it changes. So hence the confusion and trouble. Anyway, let's talk a little bit about what's going on. We are 2 days, 20 hours. That's not true. It's around about 24 hours away, if I can get through this little bit without losing too much time. I had gained quite a bit on Peppers during the night, but this might see him come back. I'm looking at the winds in Sailaway, which is probably the only winds that I should be taking care of. And I can see that the winds are not too far away. It's probably 2 hours away. So yeah, maybe more than 2 hours away, but maybe in 2 hours time I'll have started to get a little bit better. So it's going to be a long morning for me. See if this this domed fog bank will shift. And you can see the sun is trying to peep through there, and hopefully it's going to be all okay. Back to the map, and let's talk about how we have come to be or find ourselves in the lead at present. It's not a sure thing until the end here, but at the moment we're in numero uno. Comes right back to probably about 5 or 6 days ago, where I decided to split from the main group, and we went a bit more to the westerly. And Pacific Sea Cow took me out of heading north to catch Greg at that time, and I stayed the course. And basically we came around Hamilton, and as we came around Hamilton here, Bermuda, we found ourselves into first place. We had a little bit of better wind, better angle, and they were a little bit too wide, and that helped us. So we have a number of chasers here. Tommy's, even though he's been away quite a lot this race, doing admirably well. Blackbarrow has snuck right back into contention here. He's a bit of a thief sometimes. Greg, unfortunately, he got swallowed up. Did really well for probably 15-16 days of this race. Had it all right. And then we also have Full Moon here, who's chasing, but Peppers goes to show you. Little bit of time off, and he's going to race through here. He's probably got slightly better wind than me at the moment, and if I go back another hour, yes, not so good. Probably a little bit better than me. Show the weather picker here. Yeah, 9 knots as compared to my 4 at present. Yeah, 4.3. So that's pretty accurate. But it's really the worry of what's going to happen as this expands in front of me, in front of Master Stereo, and then finally drops back a little bit in 2 hours time, and hopefully in 2 hours we will have let's just go 2 hours. Yeah, hopefully we will be about there and starting to get out of it. So all good, and then the race to the finish with Peppers. I'm not discounting these other guys, just a few nautical miles behind. They're only what's that? They're about 60 nautical miles behind. But if you look at the winds here, sort of in the next 12 hours, let's just go about 8 hours. They'll probably get through, and so they'll be okay. But the other chasing group, it's a little bit further back, is going to have a little bit more difficulty. Look at that; it's just awful. You know, it's heartbreaking at the end of a race when this has been such a long leg for the distance. It just seems like we've been on the same jibe for days and days and days. And here we are, you know, getting through the doldrums at the end of the race. Feel sorry for the guys behind me. Anyway, hopefully we'll get in at a reasonable hour, and I might bring a little bit of footage as we cross the line. Otherwise, guys, I'd like to once again thank Pacific Sea Cow for giving so much effort and time, and you know, helping with the decisions that were made. And as to the rest of the community, thank you very much for joining in this race. Guys, have a great day, and bye bye.